So the parent function cosine is transformed to create the function d. So we have d of x. And we are asked to figure out the horizontal shift, the vertical shift, and the frequency. And so the only thing I got to do is I got to manipulate the equation just a little bit. Remember that when I say f of x, I've got a is the amplitude times cosine, and then b is the it has an impact on the period or the the compression, right? And then there's x minus c. C is the horizontal shift, and then plus d is the vertical shift. So let's write that down real quick. A is the amplitude. B has an impact on the frequency. They say frequency, but that really also has to do with the period, right? If you change the period, then you impact the frequency. And then C is the horizontal shift. And D is the vertical shift. So before I can move forward, I got to make this look more like this. So that means I got to factor out this 2. I got to put another set of parentheses in there. So this is not the easiest for some kids to do, but it's just going to be cosine, and I'm going to factor out the 2, which leaves me with x. See, I want to get that x by itself. But then I got to figure out, what do I multiply 2 by to get negative 1? Well, it's actually negative 1/2, right? So if I were to distribute this through, in other words, if I say 2 times the quantity x minus 1/2, and I distribute that through, 2 times x is 2x, and then 1/2 of negative, 2 times the negative 1/2 is negative 1. So I'm doing the distributive property backwards, right? And then plus 5 is still on the outside. So what this means is that my horizontal shift, and remember it's the opposite, right? Technically C is a positive 1/2. So because of the formula, there's this negative sign here. So this is going to go to the right, 0.5. 0.5 units. The vertical shift is going to go up 5 because this is a positive 5. That means it's going to go up. This means it's going to go right. And then the frequency increases by a factor of 2 because this has an impact on frequency. It also has an impact. So basically what it's going to do is it's going to take that, the period of the function, and compress it. So the period literally will become it becomes smaller, so that way the frequency increases. So most of the time we focus on the period, how long it completes, how long it takes to complete one full cycle, but that's okay. Those are the answers.